What's up, guys? We are back on the second channel looking at some more NBA plays today with some monster hit rates. These are going to be mainly pairs for some of your plays that you love today in the NBA. If you're looking for my main plays like the normal squares over on PrizePicks, this is my second channel. My main plays are posted every single day to DOMG Props or over in the DubClub. We're on DOMG Props 2 today, the second channel, where I will have my MLB plays this year, at least until the NBA is out of season. So I should be having some free plays in the MLB every day on this channel, where, by the way, we are already 4-0 this year. It is my best sport, tied with the NBA. Super excited. The year comes back and the new season starts in about 3 days. We're here focused on the NBA for some pairs in this video and some just good value hit rate plays. Let's hop in and let's get to some of these plays. Before we do get to those plays though, if you are new and have not already seen, I do have a DubClub. This will give you access to all of my plays sent straight to your phone with a 2-day free trial down my description, where if you don't like it, you can just cancel it and you won't be charged. You could also join for the next month for only $15. Both options should be available in my description. It also gives you access to the Discord. You can talk to me and other members and get free plays from some of my contributors as well. We are over 80 units of profit this year in the NBA, over 50 units of profit in the NHL. If you had $50 on each play, you'd be over $6,000 of profit. So don't miss out. There's that free trial available in my description. Don't miss out any longer. Go claim that. Let's get to some of these picks today over on PrizePicks. The first play I like here is going to be over in the PRA category because tonight I like Kevin Durant over 29.5 PRA. He's in a great spot with his PRA. He's over an 84% of games so far this year. He's had a couple of games where he's been in like a mini slump, I guess. Not really a slump, but still over in 75% of his last 20. Just a much lower hit rate compared to his full season at 84%. However, now you have Bradley Beal, who was out in this game. Without Bradley Beal this year, he's over an 81% of games. But some of these games were like low minutes, for example, with like 26 minutes or even some tougher matchups like the Clippers. But he games this year where he does actually see high, good quality minutes with 32 plus. He's actually over this in about 88% of games this year, so a really strong hit rate. And I'm expecting that today, considering it's a 3-point spread here in favor of Phoenix, and it's against Milwaukee tonight. He has a pretty good history against Milwaukee. Although these games were last year, he had 39 and 24 PRA against them. But this game here, he only had 11 points on about 10 field goal attempts. Should be a lot higher today with Bradley Beal not playing. He only has had one game recently where he didn't reach that, and that was the game against Toronto, which he only played about 26 minutes in. He should be seeing 36 plus tonight. He's seen that in 9 of his last 10 games. And like I said earlier, if you just bump these minutes up, I mean, hit rate just is a monster hit rate. Over 90% of games, he plays at least 36 minutes. You can factor in games where they win also, by the way, if you wanted to, since they are 3-point favorites here. Although it's not a lock for the Suns to win this game. But I do think KD's in a great spot here for his PRA for a couple of reasons. Love the usage with Bradley Beal being out. He should be in a great spot to put up a good quality of field goal attempts. And overall, I think he's going to end up cashing the PRA tonight at about 30. So, which is a little bit of a discount. His full game PRA is at 36, so you do get about a 6.5 discount PRA line there. Of course, though, it's a goblin prop, so the payout's a little bit worse. But moving on to the next play here. This one is going to be over in the points category because I like Klay Thompson over 10.5 points, a 4-point discount compared to his normal line. So Klay Thompson here has had at least 11 points in 76% of games this year and now plays the Brooklyn Nets. They're a tougher matchup on paper, but I'm really not super concerned. Against small forwards, they're ranked 15th at 20.9 per game. And this year, or in the past at least against them, because he has not played them this year, he's had 24 and 8 points. But of course, those were with the Golden State Warriors. Now he's with the Mavericks, and they're missing a lot of guys tonight. That includes guys like, of course, Luka not being on the team anymore, and Kyrie, who's out for the rest of the year. Without Kyrie this year, he's over at 82% of games, but some of these games were just really, really low minutes, as you see there. When lately, he's been playing 30-plus minutes or 28-plus minutes. So games where he plays at least 28 minutes this year, he's over in every single game, which is about 12 games. So he's over in every single game, 12 out of 12 games, when he's playing without Kyrie. So obviously, really nice hit right there with how good he's been without Kyrie. It's also a 2.5-point spread, which means we should be seeing some high, good quality minutes. I love how many games on this slate are really close and competitive, or expected to be. Because a lot of games recently have been a lot of blowouts. So hopefully we do get some close competitive games here. Should be really nice for some overs tonight. But overall, his usage is very, very good with Kyrie not being in the lineup anymore. And overall, the line is just way too low for the minutes he should be playing. Because again, this matchup here against Houston, while he did still play 26 minutes, was an extremely tough one. It was a bottom 5 matchup, which was also about a 34-point blowout right there. 37-point blowout, I mean. And you also have like the Kings game here, though, where he just only played about 24.6 minutes. Still, though, I believe actually Kyrie Irving did end up playing that game against the Kings, if I'm not wrong. So that was also part of the reason there. But Overall, Klay Thompson's in a great spot. I also like his full game points at 14.5, but of course, the 10.5 points is even better. Before I get to my next 3 plays, if you're not already on Sleeper, it's one of, if not the best app out there right now with some awesome welcome offers. And today on Sleeper, for all users, because they have promos nearly every single day for all users, it's an awesome app. It really, really is. But they have a $5 protect pick right now for CSGO. They have this college basketball promo where you get a bonus promo the next day if you win a college basketball contest. That's at least $5. And you also have a Jacob Markstrom discount right now in the NHL. Kirill Marchenko here at 2.5 shots on goal, boosted on the over. You also have Giannis's PRA for tonight, boosted on the over also. So there's a ton of promos going on nearly every single day over on Sleeper. If you want to join, use promo code DOMG. It's available 18 years and older and available in most states. They'll get you a free square and a first in deposit match up to $100. So it's an awesome app. Get it for yourself in my description. Use that promo code DOMG. They could also offer a better payout than an app like PrizePicks. Like, for example, if you liked Reeves tonight as well as Anthony Edwards, it'll pay out a 3.42x payout on Sleeper compared to maybe a 3x over on PrizePicks. That is how good this app is. Get it for yourself in my description. Available in most states, 18 years and older. Promo code DOMG. Now moving on to my third play here. This one's going to be over in the points category and one of my favorites of the slate. Might be my favorite of all of these. It's going to be Tyrese Haliburton over 12.5 points. Love Hallie tonight for scoring reasons. He's over in 81% of games this year, and he's in a really nice run right now. He's over in 19 of his last 20 games. The only game he missed was when he played about 25 minutes against Portland right there, where he actually scored 0 points. Very, very bad game from him there. Hopefully we don't get that this time around. But it is a 2.5 point spread, and we should be seeing full minutes here from Tyrese Haliburton. When he plays at least 28 minutes, he's over in 85% of games. He's over in 84% when he plays at least 30 minutes. So games where he sees at least 28 minutes, he's over in 20 straight games, as you can see right there. Might even stretch beyond 20 games. Not 100% sure about that, but of course, he's got a monster hit rate at this line right now. It's a really, really good spot. I like his full game points as well. I talked about that in this morning's main play video over on the main channel. About how I liked him over 17.5 points also. But of course, the discount line here at 12.5 is just ridiculously good. At home this year, he's over an 86%, which is a nice little up right there to his hit rate right there. But you can even factor in games where he plays at least 20 minutes, though, at home, where he's over an 86%. So overall, though, I think it's in a great spot. He's been great scoring the ball recently. His usage has been very, very nice. Even when he hasn't been shooting super great in the last couple games here. Like some of these games against like Philly, for example, and against the Bucks there, he didn't shoot too well, which is why he went under his main line, but was still able to cover this line here at 13. So he also is favored to have at least 2 threes, which is very nice to the hit rate here. So give me over for Tyrese Haliburton and his 12.5 points. Now getting to my next play here. This one we're going to stay in the points category because tonight I like Aaron Gordon and his 12.5 points here on the PrizePicks board. 5-point discount here. He's at 17.5 points on PrizePicks, but if you take the Goblin here, is at 12.5 points. He's over in 51% of games this year, but Nikola Jokic is unlikely to play in this game here. And without Jokic this year, he's of course been very, very good. He's over in 4 out of 4 games. He has been trending down in terms of points, but still those points are extremely high in some of these games. He's at 38, 26, 23, and 13 points. But if you look at this game here a little bit, it's a very, very tough matchup here against Houston. They ranked in the bottom 5. Now against the Bulls, who are his easiest matchup yet on paper. He's had a lot of tough matchups here, like bottom 10 matchups for the Lakers, the Warriors, and of course the Rockets. Portland was a little bit of a better matchup where he dropped 23 points against them, and they're ranked 16th. He only had 10 field goal attempts in that game, but he really had a little bit more if you look at his free throw attempts here, because he had 12 free throw attempts and he made 10 of those. So I think he's in a great spot. He should be pretty aggressive with Jokic likely not playing in this game here. Because even when he had a rougher game like there against Houston, he still was able to cover that line. Now he's an even better matchup here against the Bulls, who are just absolutely just getting cooked right now by some of those forwards. So, loving spot for Gordon. He's in a great spot with Jokic likely out in this game tonight. And by the way, in all games this year where he plays at least 30 minutes, he's over in 70% of games. And lately, he's been seeing some pretty crazy minutes. In games that were not like mini blowouts right there, he's had 37 minutes in those other games without Jokic. So against Houston right there, 5-point difference. Then a 9-point difference here against the Warriors. He saw 37 minutes in those games. So monster rate still, even when he just plays good quality minutes. And finally, my last play here I talked about in the main play video today, but if you did not see it, I like Kristaps Porzingis tonight over 24.5 PRA. He's in a great spot here over his PRA for his Green Goblin spot, and he is over in 74% of games this year. What I love, though, is that Jaylen Brown is likely out in this game. Without Jaylen Brown this year, he's over in 5 out of 7 games. This came in a bottom 10 matchup against the Detroit Pistons, and then a bottom 2 matchup here in the Houston Rockets. Now he gets a really nice matchup here against Sacramento, who ranks 20th in points per game. But against centers, they still rank 20th in points per game, but also 21st in rebounds allowed per game and 24th in assists allowed per game. He's coming off a 41 and 43 PRA. I think you can grab 30 in this one, if not even just 25. It's a 3.5 point spread. Should be seeing some good quality minutes here from Porzingis. When he plays at least 20 minutes, 28 minutes that is, he's over in 91% of games, which is 20 out of 22 games. And those misses, by the way, bottom 10 matchup against the Kings, and a bottom 1 matchup here, the toughest possible matchup here, against the Orlando Magic. So, love the spot here for Porzingis. Give me the over for his PR rate tonight at 25. Him and Hallie are my two favorites for sure tonight. So to recap my plays here are KD over 29.5 PRA, Klay Thompson over 10.5 points, Tyrese Haliburton over 12.5 points, Aaron Gordon over 12.5 points, and Kristaps Porzingis over 24.5 PRA. Those are my 5 plays. Looking to go for another 5-0 sweep. I'm posting this list to Twitter recently, and the last list that I posted did end up going 5 for 5. So looking for the 5-0 sweep in this video. And I will be back hopefully tomorrow with some more NBA plays for you guys. MLB plays should be on this channel back on March 26th/27th. Depends on how early they get some MLB lines here up over on PrizePicks for the main regular season games. Super excited for this MLB season, but we'll have a ton of videos this year for the MLB, and we crush it every year. Super excited. Don't miss out on joining the DubClub if you have not already. There's that free trial in my description, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Best luck tonight.